Hello, this is Dr. Grande. Today I will analyze the New Jersey drone scare. A number of drones have been detected over New Jersey, and this has caused a lot of concern. First, I'll look at the timeline of the incident, then offer my analysis. Starting on November 18, 2024, people in New Jersey have spotted large numbers of drones flying in at least 10 counties. There have been between 4 and 180 drone sightings per night. The drones are mostly spotted between 6 p.m. and 11 p.m. Looking at some of the specific areas where the drones have been sighted, they have been seen flying around the Trump National Golf Club, the Round Valley Reservoir, and the Picatinny Arsenal, which is a military research and manufacturing facility. The drone activity is not restricted only to New Jersey. There have been drone sightings in Staten Island, New York, Delaware County, Pennsylvania, and Philadelphia County, Pennsylvania. Many residents of New Jersey and local officials have expressed concerns about the sightings. They have many questions, including, where did the drones come from? Who was behind this activity? Are they targeting sensitive areas like military installations? What is the purpose of the drones? And how did they end up in New Jersey? That last one is a question that New Jersey residents often ask themselves. The police chief for the borough of Florham Park posted on Facebook and described the appearance of the drones as nefarious in nature. He was concerned because the drones were flying over critical infrastructure like power lines, police departments, water reservoirs, train stations, and military installations. The governor of New Jersey posted on the social media platform X, indicating that there is no known threat to the public at this time. The mayor of one town in Morris County said the state officials do not know the origin or the mission of the drones. However, they are definitely not tied to the U.S. military or to large high-tech companies. U.S. Representative Jeff Van Drew said, quote, "We cannot allow unidentified drones to operate freely in our airspace with no consequences, and it's time we eliminate the threat they pose and shoot them down," unquote. He went on to say, quote, "There is circumstantial evidence that suggests these drones could be the work of foreign adversaries, specifically Iran," unquote. Jeff then sent a letter to President Joe Biden demanding flight restrictions and calling for the drones to be neutralized as soon as possible. He wrote, quote, "While I remain open to alternate explanations, I have not been presented a single credible, cohesive narrative except for that Iran is controlling these drones from offshore," unquote. The Department of Defense said that Jeff Van Drew was incorrect. There is no Iranian mothership off the coast of the United States. A Coast Guard official said that multiple low-altitude aircraft were observed in the vicinity of one of their vessels near Island Beach State Park. This group of aircraft did not appear to pose a threat to the vessel. There have been various stories about the drones being substantial in size, having extended flight capabilities, and operating in unusual ways. For example, one politician said the drones have been as large as 6 feet in diameter, which is larger than drones typically operated by hobbyists. Some of the drones have turned off their lights, presumably to avoid detection. The drones fly for 6 to 7 hours at a time and cover 15 miles. Various law enforcement agencies, including the FBI, are looking into the drone activity. The New Jersey State Police have launched their own drones in order to observe the other drones. On December 12, 2024, the National Security Communications Advisor, John Kirby, appeared to downplay any potential threat the drones may pose when he said, quote, "We have not been able to, and neither have state and local law enforcement authorities, been able to corroborate any of the reported visual sightings," unquote. John also indicated that a review of the available imagery revealed that many of the sightings are manned aircraft, which are being lawfully operated. The Coast Guard has not spotted any foreign vessels which could be launching drones into New Jersey. John said, quote, "We have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or a public safety threat or have a foreign nexus," unquote. Despite there being no indication of a threat, John said the drone sightings have highlighted a gap in authority and recommended that Congress pass legislation which would expand the ability to counter drones. Many people, including residents of New Jersey and politicians, are very upset by the government response. They believe the Biden administration is minimizing the problem, invalidating their concerns, and suggesting that New Jersey residents are overreacting. Many people have video recorded the drones and are insulted the government does not believe them. Now moving to my analysis. Here are my thoughts on a few areas that stood out to me in this case. Item number 1. It is legal to fly drones in New Jersey. There are rules that an operator must follow. In addition to state-specific rules, drone operators must comply with FAA regulations. For example, operators must be certified by the FAA. Drones must weigh less than 55 pounds. Anti-collision lights are mandatory for night operations and must be visible for 3 miles. Drones must fly below FAA-authorized altitudes in controlled airspace. In uncontrolled airspace, they must fly below 400 feet. Most of the drone sightings during the New Jersey drone scare have occurred in areas where drones are allowed to operate. One could argue it's not the mere presence of the drones that is worrisome, rather the quantity of drones. Item number 2. Many people have expressed an interest in the military shooting down the drones. Some people may even be considering taking the matter into their own hands, but that would not be a good idea. Before people run out and buy an FIM-92 Stinger anti-aircraft missile launcher, an M16 half-track, or an M1 anti-aircraft gun, it is important to remember that it is illegal to shoot down drones. Law enforcement can do it, but even they must abide by strict rules of engagement. Some of these UFOs, which people believe are drones, may actually be manned private or commercial aircraft, so the cost of making a mistake could be very high. Item number 3. There have already been comparisons of this New Jersey drone scare to other UFO scares. For instance, residents are saying that numerous UFOs have been spotted, but the federal government is saying, don't worry about it, it may not even be anything. The important distinction between this drone scare and other UFO scares is the video evidence. People have recorded the UFOs. Some of them may be manned aircraft, but many appear to be drones. It is particularly frustrating for New Jersey residents to hear the federal government downplay their concerns. I find it interesting how some politicians are already jumping to the conclusion that there is no national security or public safety risk. They keep saying there is no evidence, but it is clear there is evidence. One can appreciate how they may be trying to avoid a panic, but they don't know if there's any risk because they don't know what's going on. It seems a little early to be running under the assumption that everything is fine. Panic doesn't solve anything, but the situation needs to be investigated. New Jersey residents already have it tough enough. For example, they live in New Jersey. It's not fair to stack even more problems on them, like giant waves of drones hovering overhead. The risk of causing a panic is increased by disregarding the drone scare. This is the type of situation which does require a response. When considering all the evidence available so far, what do I think is happening in the New Jersey drone scare? This is just a theory, my opinion. People have come up with many explanations for what has been observed. For example, the drones are from Iran, China, or some other foreign power. Extraterrestrials from a distant galaxy sent the drones to scout a location for a new spacecraft factory. A bunch of bored New Jersey teenagers are playing a prank. There are all kinds of possibilities. I think the most reasonable explanation at this time is this. Many of the UFOs are manned aircraft. Those that are drones are being operated by private citizens for fun. This may be an organized effort, or maybe observers on the ground have been paying more attention, like this scare was caused by heightened awareness, rather than an increase in drone activity. The drones may have been there for a long time, but no one was paying attention. Once the word spread about a drone invasion, everybody decided to go outside at 6 p.m. and record the sky. It stands to reason they would capture more video evidence of drone activity. The drone operators are certainly aware that residents are concerned about what's going on, yet they keep sending the drones up. This suggests that there may be a prank component to this. Maybe it didn't start out that way, but now that there has been this dramatic response to the drones, the pranksters want to see how strong a reaction they can get. They will ramp up the pressure until there is a panic, or they may get bored and just give up. If this is some type of foreign adversary trying to collect information about sensitive targets in New Jersey, why would the drones still be active? How much information do they need? Once a drone flies over an area and takes video, the mission is more or less accomplished. Even so, this theory cannot be ruled out entirely. especially considering what happened with the Chinese spy balloon in 2023. As far as the alien theory, like aliens are looking for a place to build a factory, New Jersey property taxes would drive away even the most pro-industry extraterrestrials. Those are my thoughts on the New Jersey drone scare. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.